UK to make Irish an official language in Northern Ireland.
Here's a summary of the article.
The UK government has launched a bill to make Irish an official language in Northern Ireland, where Unionists have long resisted the move as threatening to their own British identity. We will finally see the repeal of archaic anti-Irish legislation and replaced with official recognition of the Irish language to enable people to access public services in the courts through Irish, said Sinn Féin leader Mary Lou McDonald, a Dubliner much sharper in English than Irish. The Democratic Unionists had agreed in 2020 to support an Irish language bill as part of the New Decade, New Approach agreement that revived power sharing with Sinn Féin following a 3-year collapse triggered partly by funding cuts to Irish language programs. Sinn Féin warned that Lewis might delay its passage as leverage to prod the DUP into reviving power sharing at Stormont, from where it could resume obstruction of Irish language rights. Anticipating Lewis' move, more than 10,000 Irish language activists marched through central Belfast over the weekend. Activists promoting the little-used Ulster Scots language, spoken by less than 1% of Northern Irish residents on the Protestant side of the divide, are due to gain their own rights commissioner and new support under the bill. The Ulster Scots Language Society's chairperson, Anne Smith, complained that her fringe movement was being used to promote a bill really designed to advance Irish.
This post received a score of 27,000, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
The DUP are gonna tantrum over this.
You could offer the DUP and each of their voters 50 quid and they'd tantrum.
We don't want to go forward. We don't want to go left or right. We don't want to go up or down. And we're definitely not happy where we are. Sigh, okay, let's go backwards then. Don't tell US what to do.
Turning always turning.
Official languages for some, miniature UK flags for the others.
Ever since I was a child I dreamed of being a baseball.
I don't know if you've heard, but there's a big guy in the parking lot named Warren looking for you with headphones on.
Franks and beans, Franks and beans.
Holy shit, this was not on the list of news I was expecting today lol. The DUP in shambles.
DUP is always in shambles.
DUP, I'm from the States.
Democratic Unionist Party, a right-wing, conservative, anti-abortion, anti-same-sex marriage, self-described defenders of Britishness and Ulster Protestant culture, anti-Irish unionism, Eurosceptic, pro-Brexit party.
Pro-heating empty barns.
For profit.
It is a bit crazy that it isn't an official language yet. English isn't even the official language of England.
Yeah, IIRC Welsh is the only one actually recognised in law.
Greater than the Gaelic language, Scotland, Act 2005 gained royal assent in June of that year, confirming Gaelic as an official language of Scotland.
Love this quote from the page.
That's Scots, not Gaelic.
Inu, and to assert, am, rach, and domahan?
Glackfid mood sasana ardt, s agus athr? IDH mood ainem London go Derry London.
Beef har Liam and Legan Gailge dwal ondain?
Caith Fee M, AR, Titan Dwar Londain Liam Fosta.
Sharper in English than Irish. And whose fault is that you colonizing cunts?
Is fair Gailge Briste, N. B. Alec least.
And Maith.
I was raised as a Protestant unionist, but I do enjoy watching the DUP suffer. The more Irish the better, I say.
It's nice to have common ground.
Make a real pest of themselves. The horror of using Irish in Northern Ireland.
And specifically, the horror of using a dying language that England aided in its demise.
Scotland did their part too. There's been a real campaign on Reddit to whitewash all of the crimes of Irish history so that the entire blame is placed on England, and never Wales or Scotland. But Scotland very much played a part. Funnily enough, when I was in Scotland they all presumed I hated the English and loved the Scottish cause I was Irish. After explaining I don't really hate anyone, I told them it was you Scottish bastards who were the plantation fuckers who never went home. The weather is fair shocking in Scotland in fairness.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.